Hi Capricorn, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, if these messages don't resonate with you, then it's not your message. So please definitely check out your rising. That's your personality, how you perceive life, how people perceive you, or your moon, which is how you do emotions, or Venus, which is how you do connection, and how you view money. So, hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to be doing a separate spread for tarot in transits next week. So we're going to go pretty direct with the spiritual messages tonight. Some people like the astrology thrown in, some people don't. So we'll just break it up, try to make everyone happy. So I'm going to be pulling a crowning energy from a beautiful oracle deck I've never used on YouTube before. I finally feel comfortable enough to use it. I'm prepping it, studying it, using it in person, but first time on YouTube. So let me know how you guys like it. Okay. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Big, bold vision. This is beautiful, Capricorn. I love this. This oracle brings you a message, Capricorn. You're about to receive or be invited to become part of something new. And this sounds very dramatic, but it's like a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something really fantastic for your life path. No matter how this journey that brought you to this point has unfolded for you, because I feel like there's still going to be some twists and turns that you're going to have to deal with that you don't see coming. It's all still really helpful for you, and be open to it. Really trust your heart and be still with your choices. Then you're going to know when the time is right to take the leap, to pull the trigger, to do something. It's definitely it's like a vision or idea that's coming to you. This is so positive. This is something that you've manifested for yourself while you were going through a period of healing and growing. This was something that you brought to yourself. And this has something to do with you impacting other people. So this is beautiful. But you really want to make sure that you're in the right space for receiving, because your shell really wants to crack right open, and just really, if you can, if you're comfortable with a little mantra, I release all blocks to my vision. I release all beliefs, conscious and unconscious, that may stand in my way. Just release anything that might be in your way, in your conscious and in your subconscious, because those can serve as roadblocks to us manifesting something. And this is certainly something that wants to be birthed in your life. This is really beautiful. I'm loving this as your crowning. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's pull some cards to see where you guys are at right now. Then I'm going to pull some blockages, some cards for your blockages, then some for your blessings and some for your outcomes, and see what's going on with that. So these are going to be general messages, guys. This is, some people are going to resonate with it regarding their relationship. Some of you for career. And a lot of signs, actually, that I've done so far are getting a lot out of it regarding family matters. So really take it however. That's why I do try to give different scenarios and situations for how it can apply for general situations. Okay. Let's see what we have for your present situation. We have the Empress. Let me make sure we can see these. Empress Reverse, the Page of Wands Reverse, the Sun, beautiful, and the Four of Pentacles. I'll pull qualifiers as we go along as we need. So the Empress Reverse, the Empress is the mother of the tarot, right? So she's perpetually pregnant, always growing something. In the reverse, this tells me that you're feeling right now in this piece, but for the last 2 weeks of November, by the way, but time, energy is fluid, Capricorn, you guys know that. But there's this, you're feeling like you so badly want to grow something, want to develop something real. I mean, this is crazy that we got the bold vision, because I'm actually getting that you so badly want to birth something, create something, bring something to fruition, but there are blocks right now. You're experiencing a time of blocks. Now, this can be because Mercury is retrograde. It certainly can be because of that, but on the 20th, it will be going direct. And even though it's still going to be in shadow until into the second week of December. But then we have the Page of Wands reverse. So the page is the younger energy of the court. So it represents a new beginning. And this is telling me that you really, really, really are so motivated for this new thing to enter your life, this new chapter of your life to begin. You are so ready with bells and whistles on, but for some reason there's some kind of delay. Then we have the sun though, and look at that. This is beautiful. The sun is the most positive card in the deck. According to me, some people will argue that it's the world. Subjectively, I believe that the sun is, because we have the added benefit with the sun of it illuminating all of the cards, major and minor, around it. So anything that's potentially negative, it does help to illuminate it. And it's not in reverse, so I don't even get that you're going to be waiting long for this beautiful, this gift is coming into you, Capricorn. This gift is coming in. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is all about having what you need. Having what you need. Now, I really like this for you. This is more, because I feel like it's going to be more than having what you need. But I feel like right now, in reality, but I feel like right now you're in a space of recognizing what you have, feeling very, very grateful for it, be it your job, your station in life, whatever it is. You might not have the relationship you want. You might not have the perfect job that you want, but whatever you have, you are feeling very grateful and positive, regarding the direction that you're going, which is really great. But I feel like in your belly, all the way down to your toes, you feel like there's something more for you. And I feel like you're getting it. But you're in this space right now of really putting your ducks in a row. But to have the Empress, and Capricorn, understand that reversals are I think there's so much value in them. I've just been addressing that a lot this reading. There's so much value in reversals, because it does help illuminate where our focus should be going. And I really like this here because, first of all, the willingness and the ability to grow is on the table. You have free will and you have the ability to turn this upright. So for some of you, it may be a time thing. For others of you, it may be you strategizing something in your life to be able to bring yourself to the place where this is actually feasible. And what I mean by that is, maybe you're saving and prepping to open a business. Maybe you're looking to close a business and get into something else, right? Maybe you're getting out of a very toxic relationship and you're feeling really good about either just being alone and just enjoying some really beautiful time by yourself and working on you. For some of you, you might be leaving a toxic relationship that's way past its expiration date, segueing into a new beautiful relationship with somebody very special that you've met. So these are all the different ways that this can show itself. But there's this, and regardless, there's this energy of willingness and having this seed that is just waiting to be cracked, and the sun is blessing you, and it's going to bring you even more than you need and more than you can imagine. So I really like that. That's beautiful stuff. So I get that that's where you're at right now. You're in this waiting pattern, I feel like, right now, Capricorn. There's this waiting. So some of you may be on a break from a relationship and you're in this waiting pattern of, either hearing from them or you're in the midst of working things out. That could be the deal for some of you. For others of you, you're in the space of waiting to hear back about that job, about the loan for that business, right? Could be anything that would speak to this idea of some hopeful new beginning that you're really focused on right now. So these are some of your blockages. So we have the Four of Cups here as a blockage. And this feels like, a blockage here for you is that you feel like you just don't have what you need. You don't have what you need right now to crack that seed open and bring this new idea, this new relationship, this new level of a relationship. Even for many of you, maybe it's you just leveling up a relationship or rekindling a relationship or starting a new position in your job or starting a new job altogether. But that's what this is. This is you just not having the ability to move something forward right now in the way that you can. I mean, that's an obvious block. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a core card. This can certainly be you or someone external to you, and it's reversed in the Pentacles. So I feel like this is the block here. For some of you, you may not have the resources to move forward on a certain path that you're really looking forward to. For others of you, a blockage, particularly for a relationship, I feel, you feel like you're not getting enough support in the relationship that you're involved in right now. Because Pentacles, while it can mean money and resources, it does mean how we do connection and all that that means, guys. So that could be you don't feel like you're being supported, you know, emotionally, physically, mentally. You don't feel like there's healthy communication with this individual. You're not happy with your intimate life with them. You don't feel like you go on enough dates, you know. Just the basic fundamental ways you guys do connection. It could be one or all of those situations that I put forth. But the bottom line is here, you're struggling with this. This is serving as a block. And then we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords tells me that at least for a minute, and at least mentally, if not in reality, you're leaving a situation that you don't find very healthy for you. And you're either diverting your attention into something healthier, where you're throwing yourself into work, you're throwing yourself into the planning of an idea, or you're just moving yourself into a healthier space, at least for a minute, and at least mentally. Some of you may even be physically separated from a situation that you know you need to evolve out of in order to bring yourself this beautiful idea, this beautiful situation that is just dying to be birthed in your life right now. Right? But that's a block. I mean, that's certainly a block, is this idea of needing to move away, right? And then we have the Three of Pentacles reverse, which tells me that you very much want to build with somebody right now. Because this is a Trinity card. I always call this my architect card, those of you who have been watching me. And in the reverse, it's telling me that something is not being created in your life in the way that you really want it to be created. And that could go for a relationship. A relationship is not going the way that you really wanted, the way that you planned. And I almost want to say like, haha, right? Because so many times, right, what do they say? As we're making plans, God laughs, right? So something, though, is not going according to your intention and how, you know, really what you so deeply wanted for yourself, you thought initially. But Capricorn, you're changing so dramatically in this eclipse narrative over this 2-year period that's still, it's not going to be ending until July, right, of 2020. You're just doing so much changing. But the block here is that you feel very frustrated because something is not able to come to fruition. You don't feel like you can build with this relationship. You don't feel like you're going to be able to reach your full potential in this job. You have this business and you feel like you're capping out and maxing out on what you can actually bring yourself, and it's just not enough and you're not happy doing it. Or you feel like you chose the wrong business partner. Right? Or this could be, for many of you, it could be like, it just be like you feel like your family is really holding you back and limiting you from being able to move forward on a certain path in your life. But it's just this idea of feeling like you're not able to grow something and bring something to fruition. All right, so moving into your blessings. Let's move into your blessings. We're going to use our chakra deck for that. Beautiful deck. I do, guys, I always do sage and meditate 10 minutes on each archetype before I turn the camera on. I do want you to know that. I just don't like spending too much time on camera shuffling. All right, so let's pull in your blessings. And I like when I pull blessing energies, because when they're not all positive, people are like, what kind of blessing is that? No, thank you. You know. So we have the Nine of Wands. Yes. Okay, the Nine of Wands. Okay, Capricorn, because this is reality, right? Reality is sometimes we need to be pushed into a space of deep introspection, right? Deep reflection in a very uncomfortable way in order for us to promote change and bring about new ideas and growth. Because the way the human condition functions is when we're super comfortable and at peace and happy, we're not motivated to move out of that space as quickly as, and I'm not saying we don't grow when we're happy because it's silly and illogical, but we don't grow as quickly. We're not quite as motivated. So I think this is awesome because I feel like you're very, very motivated to move out of, you're very introspective and you're ready though. I feel like you're ready to move out of your headspace and move into action here. We have the Ace of Wands reverse. So this is you really getting in touch with the parts of your life where you're just not feeling motivated. Things that no longer do it for you. Where do you feel like you're trying to fit a circle in a square? What's just not feeling right? Because, you know, another message with this oracle though, is that you have to understand and you have to remember that when something is right for you, endless synchronicities and support flow your way and things feel easy and they feel like they're lining up. And I feel like you're getting in touch with this intuitively, Capricorn, where you're realizing where you don't feel like certain areas in your life where you don't feel like you want to have a new start. So for some of you, this can be you making the decision to not continue on a certain path in a relationship, or maybe you're just starting in a new relationship and something is just not feeling right. Or others of you might be in a space where you don't feel like you want to go into this next cycle with this person as it is, and you're feeling very motivated to sit down and have that talk and have that conversation. And that's really healthy because it's the ebb and flow of the healthiest relationships. And then we have the Three of Swords. So I do feel like there's hurt here, Capricorn. Three of Swords is the card of hurt. Now, for some of you, it can definitely be a third-party situation. Either you've been entertaining a third party, or at least mentally, if not physically, or you're dealing with that narrative in a relationship outside of you. But it really does not have to be that at all, guys. It really doesn't. It's anything that's outside of you, the situation that's on your heart that you focused on in this reading, and whatever's external to you in that thing. So I'll apply it to work. Let's say it's you and your job, right? And there's this external situation, be it a really challenging coworker who's creating havoc for you at work, where there's gaslighting and gossip that's really negatively affecting you. This could be you and a business partner and something they did that really is compromising your trust in them and your ability to stay in that union. This could be you and your intimate partner and them maybe making some really bad decisions without passing it by you, and it really deeply impacting your ability to move forward in your relationship. Or this could even be your partner siding with their family over you in a way where you feel betrayed and disrespected. So it could be a lot of other things outside of a third party, but it's something that's hurting you, and it's creating fissures in your soul, for lack of a better term. Then we have the Two of Wands reverse. And I mean, this is just telling me that you're just not quite sure what your next step is, right? But the thing is this, before I move on, let's go back to this as a blessing. The Three of Swords is something happening, but there being communication about it. It's like the cat's out of the bag. Something that you've been feeling very intuitively as being something that's not okay is going to come out. And that's a blessing, because always better out than in. But I feel like this pain and this hurt is really going to put you in a space of saying, okay, you know what, Capricorn, self, we have to recollect and let's do a little sit down with ourselves and figure out, where is all this going? What does this mean for my relationship? What does this mean for my career? You are being pushed to the precipice of really making yourself make a decision, a very decisive decision. And these are blessings, Capricorn, because you're being pushed. I love it. You're being pushed to think. You're being pushed to recognize what's not working. You're being pushed to look at the hurt, and you're hearing a truth that's really pushing you to make some beautiful changes in your life. Really beautiful. Like the Oracle said, there might be some twists and turns, but this is your ultimate, this is where you need to be. Big, bold vision. Yes. Let me put him right here. Let's get some outcome energies. Outcome energies, yeah. Yeah, Capricorn, I just feel like lots of big decisions. You're making big decisions. Big decisions. I mean, listen, we all know you guys out of all other signs have had the most fundamental shifts in your life, in your consciousness. You guys are different people than you were last year. Just think back to last year and think about where you are now. You're different. You're different. You and Cancers are different. For real. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Look. The Empress. Capricorn, you know, I always say it. I'm a Taurus moon. I get my messages. I'm tingling in my back for you. Four of Wands. Beautiful. This is the celebration card. This is engagement. This is marriage. This is a new healthy foundation. This means will and all that brings. Beautiful communication. Capricorn, this is the thing. For those of you who are here with a relationship on your heart, you're either going to be rekindling an unhealthy, what's been an unhealthy cycle, an unhealthy connection with somebody in a beautiful new way, or you're ending one and you're quickly meeting someone new. This is very strongly what I feel. Now, for others of you who are coming here with a career situation on your heart, this is beautiful. You're either going to be being hit with an idea for a new career opportunity, changing your path. Your business is going to suddenly just have this really beautiful upsurge. Something very positive is going to happen here. You're going to be offered a new position. Something's going to happen that's going to end up leveling you up. And it's going to be bringing you into a space of a very beautiful celebratory vibe. Now, I do want to say, I feel like you're going to be dealing with the King of Pentacles energy. So this is going to be somebody who is very manipulative about money, trying to manipulate you about money. This is just a heads up. Okay? This is a heads up. Now, this can also mean watch your money. Okay? Be careful to not spend too much. Make sure that you have enough for what you need. Just make sure your money is straight. Right? Because we are anyway entering to the end of the year. So you want to just make sure that your money is straight. That's going to resonate with some of you. Others of you are going to be dealing with this outside energy who's going to be manipulative when it comes to something with money. This can also be somebody who may just try to stand in your way. And you can't allow anyone to do that right now, Capricorn. So just be really hyper vigilant. This is an earth energy and it's in reverse. So you know what, Capricorn? You rule your beautiful Capricorn power and say, I don't think so. I am the most powerful earth sign, so move aside. You know, if somebody's trying to get in your way. Because look at these other cards. You get the Chariot, you're moving. If you're here with a relationship on your heart, some of you may be meeting a Cancer, but it doesn't even matter. We have all signs here. But this is beautiful. Because it's a Cancer energy, it's about love and it's about home. And it's about the feeling of home and connection and movement into that. And it's about moving into that up-leveling of a beautiful space. So I really, really like this. It's like you have just so much support in this energy. And then we have the Empress again. Mother of the zodiac, mother of the tarot, right? This is about you bringing things to fruition. This is the big, bold vision happening. Come on now, look at this. Ah, beautiful. We couldn't have a better outcome. We couldn't have a better outcome. But you know what? Just for the heck of it, let's pull some more cards for you. Just because. Let's get some more information on this King of Pentacles reverse clown energy here. Spirit. Who's trying to step on Capricorn's toes? More information, please. Oh my gosh, this is actually kind of funny. Page of Swords is that? Okay. So, the Hangman Reverse. Let's look at these three together. So, you're growing, Capricorn. You're definitely growing. You have the Hangman Reverse. And this tells me that you're in the space of thinking about everything that you've been through and realizing that if you stay in a situation, you're going to end up more of the victim than the victor in the situation. And you really don't want to do that. And you're defending your belief system. You're defending your choices. The Seven of Wands is all about, this is my life. These are my decisions. This needs to be me driving I need to drive my own boat. Do you understand? And I feel you defending yourself. Now, some of you might be defending yourself to yourself, but I definitely feel like there's this defending. And then we have this Two of Swords, which is about taking a breather before making a really big decision. And you feeling a little confused about something here. Capricorn, don't let anyone confuse you. Do not let anyone confuse you. Because this is the thing. One sword, I feel like, is the Ace of Swords reverse. And it's what's going to get, it's a lie that's existing within your energy field right now that's going to get in the way of you moving forward. Now, that lie can be a lie that someone else told you, or it could be you having a negative self-perception right now, negative thoughts. It's not truth. That's the devil talking. That's negativity. This could just be your negative voice inflecting in this, and that's just not the truth. And that could be causing you some confusion and feeling the need like you need to defend yourself. Or this could certainly be someone else trying to manipulate you and gaslight you and deflect the truth of the situation to try to pull you out of whatever decision it is that you want to move forward. But there's definitely this idea of this push and pull, whether it's inside yourself or external to you, because we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is all about fighting with what is true. What is true? The swords are truth, and no one's winning here because your intuition knows what's true. And then we have the Page of Swords as this final outcome, and this tells me, Capricorn, you're just seeing, the blinds are flipping up, and you're seeing everything so clearly. You don't know everything. You're not sure how it's all going to go because you're only a page here. But you know the truth of what's necessary to move forward. And you're going to be living in your truth. And this is beautiful. And I do want to just throw one quick little transit thing that I'm going to be talking about in my next video, is that we do have this beautiful blessing of Chiron, which is the wounded healer. And we have not seen this kind of blessing from Chiron in a very long time. And he's going to be pushing us to look at our hopes, wishes, and desires from once upon a time before life got in the way. Like, what makes us excited? And we're going to have so much support to tap back into that almost childlike energy and really push ourselves forward in things that really get us excited and speak to us. And so to have these cards, me knowing that we have at the end of November into the beginning of December, that energy hitting us. I love this for you, Capricorn. This is so positive. So positive. Yeah, awesome stuff. Capricorn, that is what I have for you for the last 2 weeks of November. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.